Hey guys, how's it going? It's warming up. It's about 10 o'clock Tuesday, and we're just above freezing right now. Last night it was down to about 24, and it was either going to be snow or rain last night, and unless I didn't see it, I think it was just rain. But winter is definitely here. I put the pellet stove in the house, I put the forks on the Kubota, and then I parked the Kubota in a battle ready position because I got to get stuff ready for snow for my crappy driveway. And they're still going next door on that property. I'm not quite sure. It looks like they're, I thought they were doing septic system, but I think they're actually making an addition on the back of it there. They got all kinds of machinery going from 8 in the morning till dark. But enough of them. Again, no room. This bus came with a cover. That's that blue 71. And the guy never took it out of the package, but I did. It actually fits the bus quite well. So that one's put away. But it's back in the garage time. Just came out here to go make a video, turn the camera on. There was no chip in it. So, alright. I'll go to that in a second. I'm going to do the little wood stove startup. So basically what I do is I come in. I don't know what you guys, let me turn the light on you. Wish the camera would have an automatic. Anyway, so that's a control panel on it. Basically it's just blower speed, heat speed, and then on and off on the top. And then down below is a little fine tuning thing, but you close it. You really don't use that. Then you just come over and you give her a hit, and it'll start dumping pellets. Lights go. So what it'll do, it'll take it, put about 3/4 half inch, 3/4 of an inch of pellets in there, and then it will go and self-ignite from underneath. It'll get smoky and then fire up. So we're gonna let that load up and do this thing for a second, and we'll go back to the Craftsman. So the Craftsman is together. It's I took the mower deck off of it. Well, first I brought it in, and I wanted to see why it would not run. It would dump fuel down, it would run then die, run then die. Started chasing the fuel problems back, and it ended up having, because the gas tank's in the back of this one, the motor's in the front, there's opportunity for the tractor to be on an angle where the motor is much higher than the carburetor is much higher than the fuel tank, and it won't work. So this motor has a fuel pump on it, but this fuel pump, over time, the plastic, what happens is they start to weep open a little bit, and it causes an air gap around the diaphragm, and then the diaphragm doesn't do anything. So I took the pump apart, and everything looked fine on it. It's just got basically 2 check valves that you know, gives it a pulse one direction, draws fuel in, and then the pump pushes back the other way, and it forces it up into the rest of it. So that took care of that. A couple of fuel lines, an extra clip on there, that's got to go. And the stuff that I use, I just started using it right in the last year, but it's the right stuff. Have you guys tried this yet? It's very expensive, but it's very good. And another thing that I like about it is that when it hardens up, you can unthread the top of it. Now this is probably still gooey, but what it'll do, all this stuff will stay on the nozzle, and you can just pull it right off, and then you just pop it. So it's now extended on there. You guys just break that off, and it's good to go. You know, it's not hard to clean it and reuse it again. It's not like it gets all gummed up and you got to throw it away after you use it the first time, and it sits for 3 months. So I do like that stuff. You can spread it real thin. It's good for gas and everything. So that took care of the run issues, and then it ran fine after that. I did clean the carburetor anyway. I kind of do that on everything. There's no reason not to, because everything around here that's been sitting for more than, say, 3 or 4 months needs a good cleaning. And that was it. Let me see if we can prop you up on a seat here. Hold on 1 second. Let me lock that pedal down. There we go. And that should allow me to be able to fire it up and here. You just turn them up, and then all the way up is the choke. That's that guy. Idle's nice. Everything seemed to work on it fine. Brakes are fine. Tires, I think one of them does go low. And it's holding so far. I had to fill, nah, it's low. So I have to slime it or look for a leak on that one. But other than that, just some cleaning up. Put the wheel weights on it and the chains. And this guy's good to get rid of it. And our stove, as you can see, is already starting to light the pellets. And that's it. What was that? 5 minutes? And the thing's making heat. So the bagger assembly on this I'm going to sell separately, and the mower deck is okay, but it's kind of crunchy. It'll still operate, but it's not the best, so that is going to get sold with it. I'll probably sell that whole package for I'll try to get 400 bucks for it. I think that should sell with the plow and the chains and the wheel weights and all. So that's a good for a day's work, right? And the plow does operate from, everything operates from the handle. You can rotate it and lift and lower the blade at the same time off in the one location. You don't have to get off, pull a pin, and rotate the blade, you know. And it's fairly simple installation. It's only got 4 bolts on it, the 2 braces in the back, and then it just bolts to two bolts in the front of the front plate, and that's it. And it comes off the same way. So another one down. That Craftsman snowblower is all done and gone, and that's out of here. And of course my phone's been getting busy because I think everybody's afraid of the snow. But today my project is to sit here and whittle away at this mess. There is part of it. It's just all bits and pieces of different scrap metal I've collected over the time, and I was throwing in the corner over there. There's a bunch more over there too. There's a bunch more right here, and there's already some totes and some buckets and stuff that you can see there that are also filled with junk. But I'm going to take some time and try and organize all that. I am just going to pull the bus out and just make piles of flat steel, round stuff, square stuff, angle, and group them together, and then I'm going to stand them up in totes so that I can look at one shot what I have and just be more organized. Then after that junk is done with, this stuff has to go. I got to get this transmission out of here, and these parts that were left over from that bike build got to go in the back shed, and just get my space back, because I need to be able to work in here, not store shit in here. So I need to address that. I have been going to a bunch of VW shows this summer, and a bunch of people asked me to do work on their buses, and I put everybody off till the colder weather. Well, the colder weather is here, and I've been getting phone calls, so I'm going to be starting on that stuff. And end of next week I should have a, I think it's a 77 Westie that needs the dog legs, which is this part down here, on both sides done. There's a tranny cross member that's rotted out in it, and it has a bumper mount on the rear. I call it a frame. It's not really a frame, it's a unibody. That's gone, so it's missing that mount location, and he wants that stuff fixed. I'm not going to be painting it, but I'm going to be doing all the welding, and I may put some fiberglass over the short strand fiberglass over the weld spots, so that whoever does the body work and paints it from there has a good base to start with. So I can make some videos of that. Alright guys, well, I am going to go open the door, let the chooch from the tractor go away a little bit, and let the garage warm up, pull my bus out, and let the games begin. Alright guys, again, thanks for watching, comment, subscribing, and catch you in the next video. Take care.